Good afternoon, everyone. We are live from the practice football fields here at Saddleback College, right behind the main stadium here in Mission Viejo for the championship game in the Saddleback Classic for flag football. Rules for the tournament: 2 20-minute halves and a running clock up until the second minute of the second half. So things really just underway. 19:39 left on the game clock. Saddleback with the first possession. Albert Robles here bringing you all of the action, along with Mr. Pablo bringing you the pretty pictures as well. Pass up the middle is complete. Pass complete to number 30, Alana Sumyali. And I only hope I pronounced that name correctly. So first completion is good for quarterback Kira Clavijo. Pass intended for number 12. That's Brianna Sandmark. That'll fall incomplete. So Clavijo with the keeper, and she'll get brought down by Juliana Satterfield pulling the flag. So for flag football, they play on an 80-yard long field, with the 40-yard line being the halfway point. So there will be some odd adjustments here, as they are still playing on a regulation-sized football field. They're just kind of playing adjusted to the left. Clavijo scrambling, moves out to the right, and flag is pulled by number 6, Devani Ray of Cypress. So fourth down for the Bobcats. Down marker is located on the near side of the field, not the far side, so it is out of view. And the Bobcats will elect to punt it away. Chargers will pick up the ball and return it to just past the 40-yard line, so it would be the 37. So Chargers in scoring in the Bobcats side of the field. Deep pass to the left. That's complete. Can they find the end zone? They'll be marked down about 6 yards shy. What a pass. Huge completion. At quarterback is Mia Cabral for the Chargers. Pass was complete to number 3, Maddie Banks. Throw to the right, incomplete. So the end zone on this side of the field is from the 20. It's from the 15-yard line to the 10. Or sorry, is from the 20-yard line to the 10. and through the hands of number 15, Leilani Lito. She'll go for the keeper. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Mia Cabral scrambles up the middle and keeps it for 6. So Chargers will line up at the 3-yard line for a 1-point try. Blocked and batted down by number 44, Mackenzie Smith, denying the Chargers of the 1-point try. Chargers lead Saddleback 6-0 with 13.5 remaining here in the first half of play. And it looked to be some miscommunication there between the quarterback and the receiver. Number 20, Grace Goddard, broke right before the pass was thrown, so either misread route or an underthrown pass from the quarterback, Kira Clavijo. Second down in this series for the Bobcats. 12:36 on the clock. Pass is complete and good. That was to Alana Sumeli. Third down for the Bobcats. They'll go with the run and the keeper. And will be brought down at about the 25, if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, right about will be the 25-yard line, not the 45. So that was good for a first down for the Bobcats. Clavijo complete to number 34. That's Olivia Green out of Irvine, California. So that was about a 3-yard gain on that pass. Second down. They'll fake the handoff. They'll go with a scramble. Out of bounds, shy of the first down. So third down, and that was Brooklyn Harris in at QB for the Bobcats with the scramble. Harris, pass deep and complete. Huge first down catch. That looked like it was number 10, Isabel Whitaker, on the catch out of Newport Beach. So a big gain for the Bobcats. Back in at quarterback is number 1, Kira Clavijo. She'll fake the handoff to Harris, rolls to her right, and tries to get a pass off to Green. That'll fall incomplete. Second down, Saddleback. Ball's currently spotted on the 29-yard line. Saddleback trying to get to the 20. Here's a snap. Harris has the ball. She'll throw deep to the right. Pass is broken up and incomplete. Big play by Mikhail Wells out of Lakewood, California, denying Saddleback of the first down and a possible scoring opportunity. Almost would have certainly been guaranteed the end zone should she have reined in that pass. Third down for Saddleback. Harrison at quarterback. Here's a snap. She'll pass up the middle. Incomplete and over the head of the targeted Olivia Green. So we'll see what Saddleback elects to do here. Brooklyn Harris at the sideline speaking with the head coach, seeing what they're going to do. And Harris has got the play. They're going to take it to the huddle. And they're going to stay on the field. They're going to go for it here. Harris has a snap, and it's batted up, and it'll fall down. So big, broken up pass. That was number 6, Devani Ray, denying Saddleback once again. And it'll be a turnover on downs, so the Chargers will take over on their own 29-yard line. Cabral, the quarterback for the Chargers. Pass up the middle, complete. That was good to Emma Farias. So ball will be spotted on the 37-yard line. Second down for the Chargers, so just shy of a first down. Have about 2 yards to go. And a big-time stop there by number 37, I believe it was, for Saddleback. I mean, that was number 32, Addison Canetta Lee. Cabral has to play running back to the huddle. Third down for the Chargers. Ball is spotted now on the 33-yard line. So quite a few yards lost. And a timeout called on the field. So first timeout utilized. I believe that was called by the Chargers. So each team in this particular tournament format received 2 timeouts for the whole game itself. So 1 timeout down already for Cypress. They'll have 1 timeout remaining for the game itself. Saddleback has all of their timeouts remaining. There's 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first half. And only a few short minutes in halftime. I believe about 5 or 15 minutes it was as a halftime break between the halves. I'll get that double checked for you. Cabral has got the ball. Pass is broken up. Big time stop by Isabel Whitaker. Saw the play all the way and batted it down. So Chargers denied the possibility of converting for a first down. And Cypress will elect to punt it away on 4th down. Flag pulled at about what is the 25-yard line. So that is where Saddleback will take over on this possession. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. Again, it is a running clock for all 20 minutes of each half, except for the last 2 minutes of the second half. So a rapid pace game here in flag football, at least for this tournament edition. Pass to the left, complete. Takes it to the 30-yard line. That catch made by Brianna Sandmark. And it looks like they're going to spot her back at the 28-yard line. Even though they're technically on the 48, Saddleback is played on an 80-yard field. So you got to shorten yourselves there by 20 yards and where the ball is actually spotted numbers-wise for those of you watching at home. It is confusing for you as it is for those of us up here. Third down for Saddleback. Here's a snap. Calivo pass to the left. Trying to get it to the hands of Grace Goddard. It'll fall incomplete. So 4th down for Saddleback. And the Bobcats will elect to punt it away. So far, score is 6-0 in favor of the Chargers. They found the end zone early on their first possession. There was a big pass from Cabral to Maddie Banks in their first possession to get them within scoring distance. And they quickly found the end zone thereafter and were unable to complete the 1-point try. So here come the Chargers ready to take the field again for another offensive possession. Clock is winding down. 1:26 to play here in the first half. This is the championship game of the Saddleback College Classic for women's flag football, new sport to the NCAA, and now officially sanctioned here by the 3C2A. Cabral's got the snap. She'll go to the left. Complete to number 15. And flag will be grabbed shy of the 40 at about the 37-yard line. And I believe that was Ari Campbell on the catch. Cabral throws left, complete. Oh! In and out of the hands of number 2, Emma Farias. And that's going to be a loss of yards for the Chargers. Flag of Cabral was stripped away at about the 30-yard line. And that was number 10, Isabel Whitaker, on the grab. And it is officially halftime. So we'll step away for a moment. You're watching flag football right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back here live on SportsNetUSA.net for the second half here in the championship game of the Saddleback classic for flag football. Championship game between the host team, Saddleback Bobcats, and the Cypress College Chargers. Albert Robles bringing you the action here today. Flag football new at the collegiate level and also new to us here on sportsnetusa.net, but happy to bring you more sports here at the college level. Cabral has the ball, rolls left, throws a pass complete to number 15, Leilani Alito out of Placentia, California. Ball spotted just shy of what is the 20-yard line in terms of the actual game, about the 18 officially. Here's the snap. Cabral's got the pass. Target complete. Gets it to the hands of Leto. Gets it to the 20-yard line. We'll see where the ball is officially spotted. And it will be at the 20-yard line, is where the referee said the pulling of the flag occurred. And that will be a first down for the Chargers. Here's a snap, Cabral. Pass to the left, complete. Takes it to the 30. That should be a first down. Pass was complete to number 12, Melanie Bernabe, is how I'm going to hope that is pronounced. Not familiar with that surname. Cabral able to protect the flag and not called for guarding, able to throw a pass, but can't find her target. It looks like she was trying to get it to Emma Farias. But the officials able to rule forward progress. Actually, no. They're going to say she lost a yard. They're going to take her down to the 29. So 49 on your actual screen, what you're seeing, but it is technically the 29-yard line, as the 40-yard is the halfway point. And that will be a flag. You're unable to make physical contact as a defender with an offensive player. You can use your body as a screen, but you cannot do a physical block. So that's going to be an automatic first down for the Chargers, thanks to the defensive penalty on Saddleback's behalf. 16:45 left here in our second half of play. Chargers leading the Bobcats 6-0. Cabral has a snap, runs into her own player, able to avoid a few stripped flag attempts by the Bobcats. And the official says she's going to gain some yards on that. Ball is going to be spotted at the 33. So Mia Cabral, 5'1" freshman out of Cypress, California, went to Cypress High School, which of course is just really around the corner down the street from Cypress College. So very much a local kid in every sense of the word. Here's the snap. She'll take it up the middle. Flag is grabbed by Saddleback at the 35. It looks like that was Addison Canetta Lee. with the flag grab for Saddleback. Third down for the Chargers. They're trying to get to the 40. Here's a snap. Cabral scrambles, pass to the right, complete, and good for a first down. On the catch is number 11, Elisa Kangas. 5'7" sophomore out of Fullerton. Ball officially spotted at the 35-yard line. Chargers have been doing a fairly decent job of moving the ball in this game. Only one time have they been able to find the end zone, though. That was in their first possession back in the first half. Emma Cabral clearly showing that she can sling it. Pass was on the money, but in and out of the hands to Melanie Bernabe. Looks like Melanie just took her eyes off the catch, trying to turn and run before the ball was officially into her grasp. Second down for Cypress. Ball on the 35, trying to get to the 25. Cabral runs right. Pass thrown and intercepted. That's number 44. That's Mackenzie Smith with the interception of Mia Cabral. So that'll be a huge turnover for the Chargers. And maybe that can get something cooking here for the host team, Saddleback Bobcats. Beautiful afternoon here down in Mission Viejo. And of course, it is on the chilly and windy side of things. Just getting over the rainstorm that occurred the past couple of days. And of course, Southern California getting some much needed rain, as is the cliche. Big Bear got over 3 feet of snow in 48 hours with the recent storm. So that'll be good for their winter season. Harris rolls to the line. Pass is complete to number 3, Talita Robinson. And there is a flag on the play. We'll see who it is against and what the call is. Looks like it's a personal foul on the Chargers and an automatic first down for Saddleback. So some yards will be awarded after the completion of the play. So a ball is now spotted on the 39-yard line. First time the Bobcats have actually been into opposing team territory. Harris will dump off pass up the middle. Gets it to the hands of Alana Sumele. So Bobcats able to get a few yards out of what could have been a disastrous play. Ball's on the 36-yard line. Here comes a snap. Harris drops back, throws up the middle. Pass complete. That'll be a first down. Pass complete to number 10, Isabel Whitaker. Big first down for the Bobcats. 10.5 to play here in the second half. And we'll see if Saddleback can find the end zone to potentially tie things up and maybe take the lead with a 1 or 2 point try. Harris has the snap, rolls to the left, pass deep left, and that'll be a flag for sure. Illegal coverage on the defensive end for Cypress. So ball is now at what is the 16-yard line of play. Bobcats with a big first down off the Chargers' defensive penalty. Harris will be brought down behind the original line of scrimmage. On the play, ripping the flag off the quarterback was number 15, Leilani Lito. Looks to be about a 1-yard loss on the play officially. Just under 9 minutes to go. Saddleback needs a score. Harris rolls left. Can't break away from the defenders. Oh, she is able to do so. Flag was ripped off by Lito for Cypress. Pass was complete to number 30. That was Alana Sumeli. Ball is going to be spotted at the, so what is that? 19-yard line. Third down for the Bobcats. Harris breaks right, able to throw a pass, is complete. It'll be good for the first down. Into the hands of Toledo Robinson for the first down. Bobcats with a big-time scoring opportunity here. Live ball, says the referee. Clock is still winding down. 7.5 to play. Saddleback came into this possession off of a turnover. They were able to intercept a deep pass from Mia Cabral. Harris rolls right, pass to the sidelines. Trying to get it to Green, unable to do so. And it looks like that was a turnover on downs for Saddleback, so unable to find the end zone on a critical fourth down. And that'll be a turnover. Cypress now with the ball deep in their own territory. Cabral, pass to the right, complete. Dodging effectively and able to strip or to avoid multiple strip attempts. That was Leilani Lito really making some moves. When it comes to flag football, you aren't able to guard your flag by any means. So like even the natural running motion of your arms, you aren't able to do that as that is guarding the flag. You can sidestep and move all you want, but you can't make a spin move past any defender. Just strictly forward and lateral movements. Although some spin moves are allowed, I guess, in some cases. I think it depends on the level, if I remember correctly. But you aren't able to physically guard your flag. It has to be your own body movements to avoid a defender. Five minutes to go. Chargers with the ball, first down. Time running out for Saddleback. And timeout on the field for Cypress. That is their second and final timeout of the game. In just a little bit, right here on sportsnetusa.net, in approximately 20 minutes, it'll be Saddleback basketball, brought to you by Mark and Corey. Not too far away from us. They're, of course, in the gymnasium here at Saddleback College. Just to our right-hand side from where we're broadcasting from here at Saddleback College Stadium. Sun in our eyes, shadows creeping across the field. And you just wish it was that much warmer, because it is cold. Or at least California cold. It's probably like 55 degrees. So some people are like, that ain't cold. I'll show you cold. So 4 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. Chargers with the ball. First down. Cabral waiting for the snap. She's got it. Pass to the right. Ooh, through the hands of Lido. Would have been a great shot at a first down, but that'll fall as an incompletion. Second down. Ball at the 22-yard line. Cypress in their own territory. Lead Saddleback 6-0. 4:40 left here in the game. Pass to the right. Oh, bobbled and dropped. Trying to get it to Devani Ray. Had that been complete, that probably would have found the end zone because Ray was looking for daylight. Just running perpendicular to the setting sun. Third down. Under 4 minutes to go. Cabral. She'll throw. Broken up. Incomplete. Mackenzie Smith denying Devani Ray of a completion. Had Smith been unable to get there, that would have been a catch for Devani Ray. But that'll force a fourth down, and Cypress will elect to punt. Kick is up. Scramble to the left. A little fumble, risky play here. So Saddleback will take over on the 36-yard line. Pass is complete. Olivia Green on the catch. She got it to the 40-yard line. Officially spotted on the Cypress 39. So probably about a good 6-yard gain there for Saddleback. Calivo in at quarterback. Pass deep to the right. Complete. Able to do some spin moves and advance the ball. Great move there by Saddleback. On the completion was Isabel Whitaker. So Saddleback finds themselves in another great opportunity. A minute and a half to go. Can they get the job done? Calivo throws to the left, complete to number 12. She'll pitch it back to number 34. She's trying to get to the sideline. Can't get to the end zone. And they're going to mark her just shy. That was Olivia Green taking it to the 1-yard line. Saddleback in the best position they've been in all game. 60 seconds to play. Calivo coming in at quarterback for Saddleback. One minute exactly left. Clock has stopped. Again, it is a running clock up until 2 minutes remaining in the second half. So clock has stopped, is now started again. Calivo throws one up to the corner. Incomplete. So third down for Saddleback. Clavijo, complete. Good. Touchdown, Bobcats. Pass is complete to number 34, Olivia Green, and this game is tied. 47 seconds remaining here. And we'll see what Saddleback opts to do here. They have the option to do a 1 or 2 point try. It looks like they're lining up for a 1 point try. That's all they would need for a lead. And that's going to fall incomplete. Trying to do some trickery on the play and snap the ball immediately to the left. Ball is dropped and incomplete. So that'll be a failed attempt on Saddleback. This game's tied 6-6, 47 seconds remaining here in the second half. Cabral, deep to the left. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Melanie Bernabe. Again, apologies if that name is being pronounced incorrectly. Second down for the Chargers. Pass to the right. Oh, and dropped. It was a great throw by Cabral, trying to get it to Emma Farias, but she just drops a beauty. Third down for Cypress. Flag on the play. No whistles blown, but Cabral will throw it. Injured Bobcat on the field. We'll step away for a moment. You're watching you're watching the Saddleback Classic for flag football right here on sportsnetusa.net. So we're back here live on sportsnetusa.net. Injured player on the field was Isabel Whitaker for Saddleback, but she got up under her own power. She is good to go. But that penalty does cost Cypress a loss of down, so they will elect to punt. On the reception, number 14, Karis Moore, taking the ball back to the 40-yard line. We'll see what the official spot is. Referees will say it's the 39, and that is where Saddleback will take over with 20 seconds to go. Harrison at quarterback. Here's a snap. Pass up the right. Intercepted! Chargers ball. On the interception, number 9, Sarah Gonzalez out of Wilmington, California. 12 seconds to go. And it's going to be Chargers ball. So we'll see what head coach Sean Clark has up his sleeves for the Chargers here. Cabral is going to be brought down, almost illegal contact, able to make a pass, and will be complete to about the 40-yard line, 2 seconds to go. Ball is going to be spotted on the 38-yard line in Saddleback territory. So in the tournament format, there is no overtime, with the exception of the championship game, which, of course, this game is almost all but guaranteed to go in to overtime. Teams tied at 6 apiece with 2 seconds to go here in regulation, barring a big-time play from quarterback Mia Cabral. Here's a snap. Cabral dodges a defender, throws to the right, and that'll fall incomplete. Zeros on the board. We are going to overtime. And we'll see if there is any break between the second half and overtime starting here. I don't see the official rules for what the time regulation or rules are for overtime, but the referees, of course, are going over those rules right now with the players on the field. So if it's any similarity to standard football overtime, two teams would alternate possessions trying to find the end zone. Each team getting the chance to score as a rebuttal should the first team find the end zone and score first before the second team gets its opportunity. So teams will line up from the 3-yard line, and Chargers will get the ball first. Cabral has it, rolls right, trying to find an opening, spin move, into the end zone, touchdown. So that was a 1-point try. So 7-6 is our score. And Saddleback will get the ball next to see if they can find the end zone. If they cannot, that is the game. And the Chargers will be your inaugural champions here at the Saddleback College Classic for flag football. Pass complete. Clavijo gets it to the hands of Brianna Sandmark. That'll tie it up, 7-7. And so the possessions work in kind of a snake format. So it'll be Team A, Team B to go in overtime, then Team B, and then Team A again. So Chargers have the ball first and Saddleback, so it should be Saddleback's possession next to see if they can find the end zone and put some more points on the board. Sun setting directly in front of us. Clavijo waiting for the snap. Here it is. Immediately has her flag stripped away by Mia Cabral from Cypress. Beautiful read on the play, and Saddleback unable to find the end zone on that possession. Chargers will get the ball next. Cabral, pass, intercepted. So both the Bobcats and the Chargers unable to score in their second possession in overtime. We are still tied, so we're going again. Chargers ball. So this would be the third possessions here in overtime. Cabral. Pass to the right. It'll fall complete. And now it'll be Saddleback's turn. So timeout on the field. I believe teams only get one more timeout in overtime, and that's called by the Chargers. So we'll step away for a moment. You're watching flag football at the Saddleback College Classic right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So we're back here live on SportsNetUSA.net. Third possession here in overtime for Saddleback. They are the second team to go in this third possession. Ball is caught and complete to number 12, Brianna Sandmark. The try is good, and that will be the game. Saddleback Bobcats are victorious in their third possession here in overtime after the Chargers were unsuccessful to get on the board in the first attempt in the third possessions of either team. And so Saddleback College, the host college, wins the inaugural Saddleback College Classic in flag football right here on SportsNetUSA.net. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe. Going on right now, men's basketball right here at Saddleback College. That game is live right here on SportsNetUSA.net. So be sure to visit that game pretty much right now because we're done from here. But be sure to follow us right here on our channel and, of course, on our homepage at SportsNetUSA.net because we do have a whole lot more athletics coming up before the season ends. We'll have some more softball and baseball coming up this season. And, of course, basketball playoffs are coming around the corner. And who knows, East LA just might get a home game in those playoffs. And if that were to be the case, that game will be here on SportsNetUSA.net. But until then, I'm Albert Robles. To my left, Pablo, working the camera for you all here today. And you've been watching the Saddleback College Classic Championship game right here on SportsNetUSA.net.